Jews were arrested and detained here. Nazis segregated them into groups based on their skills. They said they would send the old, sick, disabled, and pregnant women to a corner for a bath, but no one has seen any of them after that. Today I will tell you a story adapted from an actual incident that happened historically. In 1944, approaching the end of World War II, the Nazi army established 3 extermination camps in eastern Poland. One of them was called Sobibor. The weaker Jews, supposedly to be taken for a bath, were exterminated in gas chambers, and their corpses were cremated in a large oven, a thick smoke billowing daily. Sobibor is a death camp managed by 20 Nazi armies. No one could escape due to the strict monitoring by guards with the gun day and night. There were landmines all around the surrounding of the camp. 3 young people informed Leon that they were going to run away that day. Everyone listened to Leon as he stayed long and experienced in Sobibor. Leon advised the young boys not to take risks as today was not a good day, but the boys have decided. The Nazi armies announced to everyone that as long as you work hard here and started a new life, we will release you very soon. So every time a train came by with a group of newcomers, the Nazi soldiers stood there to welcome them. When the existing prisoners helped the newcomer alight from the train, Leon would remind them to take the initiative to tell their skills when asked. Every time the crowd got off the trains, their luggage was thrown aside and taken to a place. The men over 14 years old would be put aside. Then they began to ask if there were any tailor, cobbler, blacksmith, and so on. People who had been reminded by Leon earlier would take the initiative to say what they could contribute for a chance to get segregated. Nazi army would send the old, sick, disabled, and pregnant women for a bath. Men who have craftsmanship would do professional work. Those who didn't would work as coolies. The professional work served the 20 Nazis in the camp to make clothes, sew boots, and make gold rings for them. Where did the Nazis get the gold? These are found in the luggage of Jews. Every day, a group of people sought the bags sent to them. The valuable items found would be kept by Nazi armies. Children under 14 months were not allowed here. Once the Nazis discovered them, they shot them. Nazi armies would pull out the corpses of those who tried to escape without success in the field as a warning to everyone. If you try to escape, this would be the result. The Nazi army's daily job was to continuously receive newcomers by train, segregate them, and select a batch of skilled workers. The rest of the people were being taken for a bath. Smoke billowed here every day, and some people cried bitterly after knowing the truth, wishing they could tear the Nazi armies. Leon enlightened these people not to make excessive moves, and we must accumulate strength. Simon the goldsmith finally got to know his mother and sister had died in a gas chamber. He vowed to take revenge for his family. Leon comforted him. You can't fight the Nazi alone. Every one of us, like you, hope to avenge for our family and leave this place. Since then, Simon had become good help in Leon's prison escape plan. Every night, they discuss prison escape plan, dig tunnels to cross minefield, but the soil would be found. Steal gold from the sorting chamber and bribe the guard hired by the Nazis, but none of them seems feasible. As time went by, some of the people lost their patience. 2 people in the farm decided to escape, triggering chaos and more people attempting to escape. Dozens of people were killed, left with the remaining 13 from the same farm. The 13 people were asked to line up in the field. As a punishment for this escape, the Nazi officer asked each of them to select a compatriot to be executed together. 13 people becoming 26 people. If they did not take the initiative to choose, then 50 people would be at the funeral. They had no choice to ask their good friend or family member. This escape incident triggered Leon that his escape plan need to change. Small group escapes would lead to more troubles for compatriots who stay on, so he must prepare to let everyone in the extermination camp escape together. How can more than 600 people escape at the same time? The only way would be an uprising. After a few days, a group of Russian Jews who were serving as soldiers in Russia arrived here. Leon quickly got in touch with their leader, Sasa. In continuing interactions, they established trust. Sasa had been in the camp for some weeks. He observed the cruelness of the Nazi armies. Sasa had more military talents and courage. He learned about the topography of the extermination camp and the numbers of working Nazi members from Lyon. They planned to let Simon and his brother, who were goldsmiths, sharpen their knives in secret. They lured the Nazis people into a quiet place and assassinate them one by one to reduce the numbers. Two of the top Nazi leaders happened to be out for a few days, so they reduced the risk to the minimum. But on the day they were preparing to escape, another troop of Nazis came here to drink. They had no choice but to secretly spread the word among the core members to postpone the plan. Fortunately, the armies left after drinking. The execution plan started as scheduled on the next day. Lyon's core members have many types of work. Some of them were given free pass so they could take them to various Nazi work sites. Under careful plan, the Nazi armies were assassinated one by one, and Lyon's team already killed 16 of them. One of the Nazis discovered his co-worker's dead body. They learned about Lyon and Sasa's escape plan, and gunfire ran out. Just when it was time to gather for the roll call, the two stood on the stage and shouted to everyone, "It's time for us to flee today." The Jews rushed over to South Gate, killed the gate guard, and pushed the wires into the minefield. Although they knew that the landmines might explode, they couldn't stop their yearning for freedom. Lyon, Sasa, and Simon stayed behind, continued fighting with Nazi's team to protect their people. Some of the elderly Jews were at loss. No matter how Lyon and the others persuaded them, they did not want to run. Perhaps they were too scared to run. The crowd did not stop despite explosions of the minefield. Some ran to the jungle and finally escaped. In the end, only more than 300 people survived. They scattered to various countries around the world and started a new life. For revenge, Simon later joined the revolution's army against the Nazis. Sasa later appeared in court to testify to provide evidence for the trial of Nazi extermination camp. Lyon was assassinated later during the anti-Semitism movement. Approximately 6 million Jews in Europe became the dead souls of the Nazis, and the entire Jewish population was reduced by 1/3. The escape from Sobibor triggered the closures of Sobibor's extermination camp in Poland. The place was planted with trees and statues to commemorate the innocent people who were executed here. According to the memos of the fleeing crowd, they would come here every year to pay tribute to their relatives. Well, that's all my story. If you like my video, please subscribe. Until next time, bye!